IPMNation.com.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. I am Matt from IPMNation.com, sitting here at The Planet. Of course, Local Outbreak sponsored by CentralNHEvents.com. If you need a DJ for your event, go to CentralNHEvents.com, hire Mr. Tim Martin. He does a phenomenal job. And sitting here this week with, we have a very full house. We have the Santa Croce family here, all 6 of them, and they are all related. And there's even more of them out in the van. but the entire band is here with me in the room. So we have Greg and Olivia. How are you both doing?
Good.
And tell me who else is here. Who else is? Well, actually, first tell me what you each do in the band. What do you guys do?
I'm Olivia, and I'm the soprano singer, and I play bass.
I'm Greg. I am the drummer. I do 3 different types of drums, the bodhrán, the bongo, and the normal drums, which are actually kind of fun. Love them all. Okay,
and since we just have the 2 of you on the mic right now, can one of you tell me who everyone else is who's in the room with us and what they do?
There's Robert, who sings. He's our bass vocal. James, he sings, and he plays a little piano. He's the bass and mid. There's Brittany, who usually is the lead, and she plays mandolin. And there's Rebecca, who plays tin whistle, native flute, guitar, and she sings.
Very good. I'm not going to remember any of that, but I'll do my best. No, this is definitely a first. I think you're the largest band that we've had here in terms of members, and certainly the first time we've had an entire band that's related. So this is very cool. So we'll get everybody in, presumably, to talk during the show. But you did bring a disc. At the Crossroads. Is this the first CD that
yes,
you've put out as a band?
First and only so far.
Very good, very good. Well, let's play a track and then we'll come back and chat some more, and we'll see who else wants to jump in. What do you want to open the show with?
We're thinking "Take the Morning."
Okay, fantastic. So this is "Take the Morning" from the Santa Croce family here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here at The Planet with the Santa Croce family. And again, all 6 of them are here. And we're now talking with Becca and James.
Yep.
Ah, I did it. Okay. It's a lot of names to try to remember here tonight. Okay, so what do you both do in the band again?
I play the acoustic guitar. My name's Becca. And I also play the tin whistle, the Irish tin whistle, and the Native American flute. And I do a lot of singing, too. I've written a few, like 3 of the songs on the CD. So I sing lead in those. And
okay.
Yeah.
Very good. And you, sir?
I play a little bit of piano and I sing.
Okay. How long has the band existed?
We started the summer of 2011.
Okay, so relatively new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we started getting gigs like towards the fall. You know, it was definitely something new for us. We didn't expect to actually ever be a band because we would sing for family gatherings and stuff, but we didn't think we were any good.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and I'm sure the audience is wondering too. Is how does this happen? How does a family basically turn into a band, an actively touring, recording band? I mean, how did this happen?
We started out playing for our family and friends, and my mom, of course, she thought we were good because we were her kids, but she didn't think we were that good. Like, she didn't know we were good enough to start our own band or whatever. Then we went to now our friend Norman Vane. It was his birthday party, so we were there. And our parents were just like telling us to go up there and sing on the stage. I wasn't really up for it, but we did it. And so we met a few people there, like Gary Skillings and Norman Vane.
And Gary Skillings was the one who started booking all our gigs for us, and he got us out there a lot. And what was funny was that we all had passion for music. Like my sister Brittany had taken mandolin lessons, and I had a huge passion for guitar. I didn't take any lessons. I just, pursued it in my own time. So we each had our own individual interests, and when we decided to come together as a band, it was just a matter of putting our differences aside and pride and trying to work together and not be siblings anymore, but band members.
So is it challenging sometimes to kind of compartmentalize being siblings and being band members? Because, obviously, siblings don't always get along. And actually, band members certainly don't always get along either, but...
Yeah, it's been tricky, but over time, it's been easier to understand that it's not going to work out unless we put our differences aside as siblings. And me and my sister Brittany have always had we've always butt heads growing up, and as being the leaders of the group to an extent, we've had to work our issues out a lot. So it's been a great journey in that sense, musically and personally, for the whole family.
Now how did you and Brittany get to be the leaders, and does the rest of the band know that you and Brittany are the leaders? Or are they just hearing this for the first time?
Well, me and Brittany are the oldest. I'm 21.
Because he looks upset. No, I'm just kidding. No.
He's wearing a Cookie Monster hat. He can't look that upset.
Well, Cookie Monster's upset, right? I mean, he's a monster. If you don't give him, I don't know. You're right. I was thinking of Oscar the Grouch. So the joke doesn't even work, and I apologize. I apologize in advance for anything else I say that's stupid. I should do that at the beginning of every show. But anyway, okay. So you and Brittany are the oldest?
Yeah, we're the oldest, and we took the most interest in music early on. Being younger, we started writing songs. She started writing songs at 13, and I started writing them as soon as I started playing guitar at 15.
Yeah.
And but they definitely are stepping up, and we're trying to have them all take their turns talking and stuff. We really don't mind. I mean, we want them to be able to speak and stuff.
Sure.
Because I do a lot of down tuning with my guitar and everything, and they kind of call me like crazy sometimes, because my style of playing is very unique, and it's very nice for someone else to be able to talk.
Yeah.
While we're doing things that involve technical things that come along with playing instruments.
And are you all kind of on the same page as far as the creative aspect in terms of what your sound is and whatnot? Because I would think that would be challenging too. Family or not, when you've got a band with 6 people in it, you got to all be kind of moving in the same direction to be able to write and record and figure out a set list when you go to play. I mean, how does that work?
Like the genre?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and just in general, in terms of your sound, and I mean, are there disagreements?
Well,
I'm looking for the dirt, James, is what it really is. I'm always looking for the dirt. Give me the dirt. What do they do that makes you mad?
They always turn her voice up louder than everyone else.
Yeah. You know why? Because she's one of the leaders. Yeah.
Well, just it's like overpowering when we're trying to. Yeah. But I guess. I'm not sure.
Well, we all have our own styles. Brittany has always loved Hispanic music, and I've always loved Irish music. And Olivia, I'm not sure what Olivia likes. So we all do have our own input about how a song should sound.
Yeah.
And that's why some songs need to be dropped when we're arguing too much about it. We're just like, okay, that's done. We're done with this song,
Right.
And but some songs we have to put the extra work into because they're worth the time.
Sure.
And right now we're working on Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, and that's been a hard song.
So, how have your parents been with this? Like, obviously they're supportive, but I mean, did they kind of push you to do this, to start a band and make it official, or
yes.
Did they? Yeah.
No.
Ooh, there's disagreement. See, you guys, it's like sibling rivalry here. This is good. Just waiting for one of you to get mad and storm out of the room. It's good radio. That's all right. You don't have to.
Well, like he said, like James said, my parents, they've always thought we were great, so they wanted us to go up and sing for people, and we were like, no, we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And but then our first manager, current manager, we don't really have a manager right now, but he started telling my parents that we should be getting gigs and we should be signed with a record label. And so basically he convinced my parents that we were band ready.
Yeah.
And it was all from that point on. They were very supportive of that, and now they're a little bit too supportive sometimes. I can admit to that. They can be a little bit pushy about their favorite songs.
Oh, really? Yeah.
But they're going to be there for us for all the gigs and everything. I definitely don't have a problem with anything that they any input that they've given us so far. They just
Well, I would think too. I mean, there must be some pressure to let them give you input because there's even more of you out in the van waiting to replace you if you know what I mean.
Same project part 2.
That's right. All right, well let's play another track from the disc you guys brought. What do you want to play next?
We were talking about playing my original "Bounced by Love."
Okay. All right. Very cool.
Got three more siblings at the end of it.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
Introduces them a little bit.
Oh,
the babies.
Oh, very cool. Okay. All right. So this is "Bounced by Love" from the Santa Croce family. Am I saying that right? Croce.
Yep.
Okay. Santa Croce here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Feet on the earth and they're dancing as music is thunder and under the ground. Look to the sky, it's elation as creation dances with you to the sound. All the things that you know to be true in your heart will come through in the end. Keep holding tight and the light is so bright it will fight till you try it again. Come too far to lose now. It's in your heart to choose how to begin. Bounce by love, bounce by love, bounce by love, bounce by love. With each step that you take, if it's love as your song, you'll come to the place where you know you belong. It's there every time that you dance or you sing. The life that's inside you move everything. Bounce by love, 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 bounce by love. Hear the wind whistling a tune, timber wolf singing to the moon. Close your eyes and let your feet move you to the beat, and you'll get there soon. Bounce by love, 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 bounce by love. Feet in the sand and they're dancing. Feet on the rocks and they're running. Feet in the surf and they're splashing. Feet on the hills and they're jumping around. Bounce by love, 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 bounce by love.
Bounce by love, bounce by love, bounce by love, bounce by love.
100.1 The Planet's Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here at The Planet with, again, we have a full house tonight. The Santa Croce family is here with us, all 6 of them, so we're trying to get to talk to everybody tonight. And now we have Brittany and, oh my God, you just told me, I'm sorry. What's her name?
Robert.
There are 6 of them, folks, so it's hard to remember everyone's name. And I just I think I have a concussion. I hit my head earlier, so there's also that. I'm bound to have some brain damage from that, right?
It could be. I don't know.
I'm just good at making excuses.
I would know.
Who said that? You've had a concussion?
A minor one.
Oh, so do you have trouble remembering your family's names?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you understand. Imagine how it is for me. I'm not even related to you guys, and I have a concussion. All right, so we talked with your other siblings a little bit about how the band got started. Currently, you're signed to a label. Is that correct?
Yeah, we were signed with Tate Music Group out of Oklahoma. And it was, the contract that we had was for 1 CD.
Okay.
I'm not sure that it's actually current still. It's, as long as we're still selling the CD, it's sort of current with pertaining to that CD, that first CD. Anything we do from here is kind of still our own ball game to go where we want with it.
You know, it's funny. You guys are the 3rd band that we've had on the show that has mentioned Tate Music Group.
Really?
Wow. I'm trying to remember who else. The Timothy Paul Band and Borderline 11. I don't know if you're familiar with either band, but yeah, they both. Neither of them ended up terribly happy with the arrangement, but they were both on Tate
right.
as well. So that's funny. Small world, small business in some ways. Yeah. So how do you? Well, you guys have been playing out quite a bit, right? I mean, you've done a lot of shows at this point.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of ground since we started.
Because again, the band only started in 2011, right? So it's not
right. Exactly. We've played a lot locally in the Keene area. We've played a few other places around Vermont, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts. We played at the Cider Awards Festival at the Paramount Theater earlier this year in
very
January,
good.
and that was a really good experience for us with a lot of other local bands. And then the summer of 2012, last summer, we took a family tour trip, and we went down the East Coast. First we went up to Lake George, New York, and we spent 2 weeks there, mostly just gigging on the streets and anywhere we could kind of get in for a little bit of time. And then we went down to Florida and wound up finally in Nashville, Tennessee.
No kidding. Wow.
We're really hoping to get back to Nashville at some point too. It was that was a fun run for us.
So you went out for what, 2 weeks? You said the whole trek.
Oh, the whole trek was about a month and a half.
Oh, no kidding! Wow.
Yeah, we left in early August or the end of, I believe it was early August, and we came back in September.
Wow! Wow, that's awesome.
It was exciting.
What did your parents drive the whole way, or was there? Because do some of you have your licenses already, or?
Yeah, I'm 23. Rebecca's 21. We both have our licenses. So we were taking, we all shared the drive because it was obviously a lot of driving.
Yeah.
And we did trek, but we did go in one vehicle.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of the band, and that made it quite interesting. We didn't all fit in there, so we did bring tents. And
okay, yeah.
It was like a extended summer camping trip as well as a band tour.
Yeah. So you're all taking this pretty seriously then. Like you're really, I assume the long-term plan is to, continue to really do this professionally and make a career out of it, right? Because
yes, as long as it keeps going straight ahead. I mean, we're gonna go with it as far as it goes because so far it hasn't slowed down. So
yeah,
we're definitely taking it seriously.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Now I kind of joked about it earlier, but is there a plan to integrate the other siblings into the whole thing?
we do use them when we can.
Really? Yeah.
They like to hang around and listen. They actually all have very good ears. We've heard them singing, and they keep their pitches very well. And we're trying to get some of them on instruments as well. We've got a younger brother who is 7 who's trying to start guitar. And then the 5-year-old, I call him the little Michael Jackson of the group.
Yeah.
He's got the moves. And he naturally got on the drums and the piano. I think he's gonna steal the show someday.
Yeah.
From all of us.
Really? So I was going to ask you. I mean, it certainly would be. I mean, what if it turned out that one of your younger siblings was tone deaf or something? Well, I mean, that'd probably cause all kinds of problems in the family, I would think.
I get it. Well, I'm not sure. They find different ways to get involved. I mean, there's always something to do in a band. Granted, 10 singers to find 10 harmonies would be quite a that would be a lot of work.
Yeah.
So we got people. We're trying to get more percussionists so we can have Greg on drums and get some more egg shakers and other percussion instruments going, and just fill up the background sound a little more as they get older. Even if we're not forcing anybody to sing. Right.
I think your brother wants to say something. Did you have something to say? You look like you wanted to jump in there. I saw, when your sister wasn't looking, I saw a little something going on there.
Yeah, we want him on here too because we haven't heard his voice. What does Rob say?
It's been fun.
Yeah.
Are you going to teach? I think he might be willing to teach somebody banjo. What do you think?
Yes.
He's going to try to pick up his banjo again. He did that for a little while. And maybe he can share that with some of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. That's all right. So now what's the plan now? So you've got the CD, and are you working on another disc, or are you just kind of promoting this one right now? Or
we are promoting that one right now. We have numerous additional songs written. The funny thing was when we first recorded that CD, that was just over a year ago, and our voices were all different, the boys especially.
Oh, yeah.
And
I hadn't even thought of that, but yeah, that must be a challenge.
This year was very difficult. We had to, the boys James is 15 and Robert's 14. So James had a very high-pitched voice. So over this past year, we had to take all of our old songs, everything we spent the last 2 years arranging and practicing and put together, and we had to dissect them all and relearn parts and switch parts between people, and that's been a little bit of a challenge. But sometimes, like my sister Rebecca said earlier, sometimes we just drop the song if it wasn't working out, even if we did it before, and just do something new that would fit everybody's voices. And as well as the vocals, the interests have evolved as well, because within the past year or so, everybody's has moved on in different interests of music as they got a little older. Mm-hmm. So for our next CD, which we have not started recording, that will be definitely coming in the future. We have not started working on one, but it will probably be a little different style than the first, because everybody's getting kind of maturing in their music taste. Yeah, and
you got to evolve. Where did you record this, the first disc?
We recorded it in Keene at the Handsome Grandson Studios with Chris Sonia.
Okay.
And he's now got Dauntless Mastering. So he's not recording anymore, but he's just doing a mastering studio, and that's what he's under. And he did the mastering for us. He's too good for recording now, is what you're saying. He's awesome. We love him.
No, I think I've heard his name before, actually. So, very cool. And are you going to do the next disc with him as well? Or I guess you can't, because he's only doing mastering now.
We have yet to figure out. We haven't really thought it out. eventually we'd like to keep, of course, working with the people that we're working with.
Yeah.
But we don't have any particular plans yet, so it's something we have to figure out where we're going to be, and if we're still in the same area, we'll probably work together, even if he's doing mastering for us still, or whatever we can do with.
How much material do you have as a band? How many original songs do you have?
Currently, I'm actually not sure. There's 10 on the CD that we have. The members have all written their own songs over in the past. Me and Rebecca write a lot. I'm not sure how many. I might have maybe up to a dozen.
Yeah.
Some complete, maybe some not. And Rebecca probably around the same. And I know the James and Olivia are starting to. They play a lot on the piano at home, and they've been writing songs too. I don't know how many.
Yeah. And how do you describe your music for someone who hasn't heard you yet?
It's very.
Everyone hates that question, but
I know.
I like you guys though. See, normally I hit you with that question early because everyone hates that question, but I decided to cut you some slack and just wait till the third segment.
Save it for me, Robert. Why don't you answer that question?
Yeah, Robert, just sitting there thinking about the banjo or whatever.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Well, on the CD, it's like I said, our styles are changing. What you'll hear on the CD is kind of a mix of like ballads and kind of playful. We do a lot of. We love the indie style. We do indie folk, indie pop. We've started to write and do cover songs by more current artists like Mumford & Sons.
Yeah.
And other indie bands that have a harmony base to their sound.
Yeah.
And we still cover older songs, like Rebecca said earlier. We're doing Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, and we've done some older folk songs that are great for the harmonies.
Oh, cool.
So whether we're doing pop or some kind of indie folk, we always try to keep everybody's tastes in mind in the band, and then just make them fit the band.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to cover things exactly the same way. So our style would be just very kind of youthful, fun, and with a touch of like depth in the harmonies.
Okay. Robert, do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Cool. And what does the title of the disc mean? Does that have any... it's called At the Crossroads. Is there any particular meaning to that? Or?
Well, I guess there's always a meaning, even if you're not exactly sure what it is.
Yeah.
Underneath it all, it was kind of a term that was coming up a lot as we started the band. And it just kept, like, being at the crossroads kept hitting us, and when we finally came out with and decided on the name, it just felt right. So I guess it would be, as it would be for anybody, being at the crossroads of your life is just the kind of a deciding factor. Like I said before, we are going full ahead with this pursuit right now. And kind of leaving behind old jobs and interests that we had been pursuing, and taking that crossroad, being at the crossroads, and deciding to go with the music.
Yeah, good. Okay. Well, let's play another track from the disc. What do you want to play?
All right, we're going to play a song that I wrote and my brother Robert here sings. So even though you didn't hear much of his voice, you'll hear him now, and it's called Catch You.
Okay, so this is... I'm sorry, did you have something else you were going to say about it?
No.
Okay.
Robert.
Maybe Robert did. I'm sorry.
And Gary plays banjo solo, too.
Oh, yes, one of our managers plays a banjo solo.
Oh. You should adopt him into the family somehow. Then there'll be 7 of you.
Yeah. We have other options.
He's probably already an adult, so you can't legally do that, I guess. I don't know. I've never adopted anyone. I don't know how that works. Okay, so this is Catch You?
Yes.
All right. Catch You from the Santa Croce family here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
If I were a movie star, would I get very far? Could I catch up to you? Or if I were on my way, if I were a passing plane, could I catch up to you? Maybe this is where I start to kick off a hopeful heart. Maybe it would be tried and true if I could ever catch you. If I were in your dreams, I know how unreal it seems, but could I catch up to you? I'd do anything I admit if you'd slow down a bit and let me catch up to you. 'Cause I know this is where I start to kick off a hopeful heart. Maybe it would be tried and true if I could ever catch you. If I were a movie star, would I get very far? Could I catch up to you? If I were on my way, if I were a passing plane, could I catch up to you? Maybe this is where I start to kick off a hopeful heart. And maybe it would be tried and true if I could ever catch you.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here at The Planet. Want to remind everybody, of course, that Local Outbreak is sponsored by Central NH Events. If you need a DJ for your event or a shindig of any kind, shindig being the operative term. You guys like the word shindig? Is that
Love
good?
it.
Do you ever use that? You ever
radical.
you ever have like a family shindig?
Yes.
You know where you.
Many times.
Yes, good. Okay, I'm glad we all agree. Anyway, yes, centralNHEvents.com. Tim Martin, in all seriousness, does a phenomenal job, and he's a big part of what makes this show possible. And let's see. So, okay, I did it off air. Brittany, Greg, Becca.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And let's see. Okay, so you guys are on the mic for the last segment, and let's see. Olivia? Okay. Well, you were just there. You are Greg? No, you're not Greg. He's Greg.
Yeah.
He's
Robert.
Robert.
Yep.
And James.
Yes.
Okay, so I got everybody except Robert. If you had talked more, I'd remember your name. But we did learn off air that apparently Robert is a very good mime. And that counts for a lot. All right, so.
It does.
All right. What do you have coming up that you want to mention? Because it sounds like you got some big stuff coming, actually, from what you were saying before the show. So we want to make sure we mention that.
Yeah, we're trying to book our summer right now ahead of time, trying to book as much as we can. We're doing, like last summer we went out on tour, and this year we're trying to do a tour from home.
Okay.
So coming up, we have in May 5th, we're going to be doing May 2nd, we're going to be doing an open mic gig at Tupelo Hall.
Oh, very nice.
White River. And then
on May 11th, there's going to be we're going to be opening up for the Doo-Wop show at the Colonial Theater in Keene.
Outstanding, yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Greg, did you have something? I saw your hand go up.
Oh, I was just saying I helped get that one.
Yeah, he's a good PR man. He goes right up to people. He's not shy. Right up and
said, "My band's outside," and I said, "Well, bring them in."
And then May 5th, we have a gig we're doing in Massachusetts. Actually, it's at the Norwood Theater, and we are part of the New England Tunes for Tots team.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
They've been more well known in Florida, but they're starting to expand worldwide, actually. And they're a nonprofit organization that donates their proceeds to charities like Make-A-Wish Foundation and others for children, of course. So we're going to be doing a gig on May 5th at Norwood Theater in Norwood, Massachusetts, with the New England Dream Team.
Very good, very good. Very important. Where do we find you online? How do we keep up on everything that the band is doing?
We have a website. You can go to www.wearesantacroce.com, and we have a few songs on there. It just got renovated by our video and computer guy. And
my fiance.
Oh, very nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. So that's We Are Santa Croce, and that's all spelled out ARE, WEARE, Santa Croce.
Okay. And
we've had a couple of people ask if that's just the letter R.
Oh, okay. And just for clarification, Croce is CROCE.
SANTACROCE.
Now, once you're married, will your then husband become part of the band?
Supposedly he's the manager now, or another manager now.
He said he doesn't want to be. He had a private talk with me. Said he didn't want to be.
I think he's scared.
Right.
With 6 people.
Well,
that are all related.
The first thing
he's scared.
The first thing he told me when they said he would be the manager, he looked at me and he laughed and he said, "Ha ha, I'm your boss." And I said, "Don't get any ideas."
Oh my. Well, sounds like we've opened a can of worms here. So we'll wrap up the show.
You can also find us at YouTube under Santa Croce Band, Twitter, Santa Croce Band, same thing.
Okay.
Facebook, Santa Croce Band, and
Instagram. Apparently, this new thing I haven't heard about yet. But
the younger ones in the group all have those iPods and whatnot, so they keep up. They keep up with the Twitter and the Instagram with the younger folks. And actually, with all the folks.
I was going to say the younger folks. You're 23.
I know. I used to have an iPhone. Not anymore.
Yeah. Well, you actually said you don't have a phone at all, didn't you? You don't have a cell phone?
Oh, it's just out of minutes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I just got to run down to the store. That's all. I'm a little lazy.
Gotcha. I was starting to think you were a Quaker or something.
I still have one of those push-button phones, no touch screen.
Do you really? Yeah.
Yeah, my 5-year-old brother was pushing the screen. He's like, "It's not working, Becca."
Yeah.
Like, you have to actually push the buttons on this one, Patrick. Yeah, sorry.
Well, as long as it works.
Yeah, that's the job.
Well, thank you all for being here tonight. This has been very cool.
Thank you for having us.
Like I said, definitely a first here on the show. And we'll play one more track in a moment. I want to remind everybody, of course, Local Outbreak. All the episodes are archived. IPMNation.com/Local Outbreak. So you can stream them, download them, keep them forever and ever, relive all the glory. Except episode 1. Episode 1 isn't there. We don't know where it is. But I wasn't the host then, so who cares? I don't know why I even brought it up. I don't really care. But all the other shows are there. IPMNation.com/Local Outbreak. And thank you again. What do you want to play to wrap up the show?
We're going to play Home to Me.
Home to Me? Mm-hmm. All right, very good. So this is Home to Me from Santa Croce Family here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Come sneak upon me in the dark. Let's take a trip to every state park. Or if it's rainy, take another route. And tell ghost stories when the power goes out. When you come back, it'll be a party all day long. Sit on the grass and laugh while we try to sing a song. Watch the sun go down after walking to the sea. When my home is home to me. It's been a hard year, but we pulled through. Now that it's over, we can live life new. The time is upon us to forget the past. And when it's behind us, we'll go everywhere fast. When you come back, it'll be a party all day long. Sit on the grass and laugh while we try to sing a song. And watch the sun go down after walking to the sea. When my home is home to me. Moving on is easy when you share your life with family and friends. Come sneak upon me in the dark. 'Cause when you come back, it'll be a party all day long. Sit on the grass and laugh while we try to sing a song. Watch the sun go down after walking to the sea. When my home is home to me. Comes home to me.
.1 The Planet's Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
The Planet's Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com is recorded weekly at the studios of 100.1 The Planet. It's hosted and engineered by Matt Connerton of IPMNation.com. It's edited and produced by Annie Biello of 100.1 The Planet. For details about the Planet's Local Outbreak, log on to WPNHFM.com for artist links, as well as the link for IPMNation.com/local outbreak, where you can check out previously aired episodes anytime and all the time of 100.1 The Planet's Local Outbreak. The Planet's Local Outbreak is brought to us by Labatt Blue. Good stuff awaits. Heat, Route 3 Weirs Beach, and CentralNHEvents.com. The Planet's Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com is a product of 100.1 The Planet. Locally owned and independently operated with Northeast Communications here in central New Hampshire.
IPMNation.com.